All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host Tone Vays, coming to you live this Wednesday morning as the markets are already open, and we're gonna try to take a look at a bunch of them. Haven't done a news show in a while. Need to message Mechanic and Jimmy Song to see if maybe we can get that going tomorrow or Friday. All right, no announcements really, other than the COVID insanity, which is dominating my Twitter. So let's just go to the charts. All right, here's the weekly chart. We are now on Wednesday, and we still have a little more than half a week to go. And the candle is still looking very good. It is a green star candle. We have opened the candle above the 20-period moving average. That's bullish. We were supported by the 50-period moving average. That's bullish. However, we did get rejected by this Fibonacci line that I don't really care about as a level of resistance. I know Pibble Swani hasn't been on the show in forever. I need to get him on one of these days. The major areas of resistance, however, are the $44,500 area this week, which will drop down to the $43,500 area next week, along with the Lucid SAR. So that is the potential next area of resistance, which I would be looking at very carefully. Now, the $44,000 area on a weekly scale is also an area of resistance on the daily scale, with a combination of the 128 and the 200-day moving average. Earlier today, we were trading all the way at $41,000, giving us a possibility of another short squeeze or big FOMO to get us into that resistance. We have now pulled back, and what we have made is a perfect reversal candle on an MRI warning, which means that the MRI top is coming tomorrow. The only way we're not getting an MRI top tomorrow is if the entire candle stays below $35,500, which is grossly unlikely. Okay, so we are going to get the MRI top. The question is, did we already top in the short term? And of course, there is absolutely no way of knowing. However, for me, this is not the time to enter any trades. This is a bit of a topping process from the huge gain that we had in the last 7.5 days. The price of Bitcoin has gone up 37%. Okay, that is quite a bit. Now, while I do think that it's possible for Bitcoin to make a new swing high over the next 72 hours or so, over the next 3 days, but this is a topping process. Now, if you missed your entry into Bitcoin off of this MRI buy, I believe there will be another opportunity to enter that trade on the pullback. Is that guaranteed? Absolutely not. Right now, I am still mostly long in my GBTC account, or in my account with GBTC, I should say. And I have the option of taking some more off the table. And I would do that if the price of Bitcoin rallies all the way into the weekly and daily resistance of 44,000 over the next few days. If I am to take that exit and lower my position to approximately 50% long, 50% cash, it really should be 50% long Bitcoin and the rest in the S&P 500, but that's more of a lazy thing on my part, because I've been very bullish on the S&P 500. And then either way, I am looking for a correction all the way down to the moving average, to the 50-period moving average, which currently sits in the $35,000 range. Now, if we do go all the way to 44, 45,000, it will be difficult for it to go all the way back to 35,000. However, if this is the top, then it becomes a lot easier to go back to the $35,000 area and then bounce from there. That is the better path, to be honest with you guys. If we do pull back from this area here, back into the $36,000 or 36-ish, maybe with the wick down to 35 and a half, that will allow the moving averages to separate the 128 from the 200. And that creates an easier opportunity to then come back, double top off the 128, create one more, little pullback, and then break out into the 200. Okay, so this would be a much cleaner and smoother path for Bitcoin going up. Okay, I am very confident that sub $30,000 prices will never come again. Okay, now that we had a few more days and this rally is being sustained, I am fairly comfortable with that. Okay, the summer, we're already going into August. More than half, well, actually about half the summer is done, about a little less. But I am pretty bullish here, and looks like this was the bottoming process. It's not the best of bottoming processes, to be honest with you, just like this wasn't the best of a topping process. This is not how markets usually top, and this is not how markets usually bottom. But the MRI certainly did its job in identifying the end of the mini bear market. It is, of course, debatable where the end of the mini bear market is. Was it the swing low or was it the daily closing low? I like to go with the daily closing low. This is very consistent with my view on how the 2018 bear market ended. As you guys recall, I consider this to be the end of the bear market, not this. This to me was the end of the bear market. This one is a little bit harder to defend because neither the closing low nor the swing low were the ultimate low of the bear market. But to me, this is where the bear market ended, and this is where I declared the end of the bear market on the day or within 24 hours of the day. Either that day or the next day, I declared the end of the bear market, and I'm pretty proud of that call. Same thing here, okay? I believe we will no longer go below 30,000. Is it possible we go below 30,000? Yes. But the difference here is, as this candle was forming down here, I was still greater than 50% that we're going to go below 30K. Right now, I am less than 20% that we're going to go below 30K. So I am pretty damn bullish on the market here and not anticipating a break of 30,000 ever again for Bitcoin. Okay, the funding rate should start to flip in the bullish direction now, but let's see what happens. All of these metrics are going to get a little bit overbought, but that's okay. Short-term chart. So yesterday when I was doing this video, we were right here forming this MRI top coming right off of it. And just, this is a little bit tough, right? So a 1 to 4, and what did I say at the end of yesterday's video? A 1 to 4 candle correction and then more upside. That's exactly what happened. There's one minor problem, and that is this wick right here. This wick could have certainly scared people and liquidated their short trades on stop losses. That is, trading. This probably could have happened to me as well. I would have been bullish at the beginning of this candle, and this dip would have probably scared me out of that bullish trade. And the next chance I get to enter the bullish trade on the hourly chart is, of course, the green star candle as it breaks the prior swing high. Same thing here. The green star candle as it breaks the prior swing high, and this one, the stop loss would have certainly been hit. So right now, the daily candle does not look very good. And right now, I would not be going long. And the reason for that is because the daily has potentially topped for a 1 to 4 daily correction. You can see GBTC. By the way, so I had a slightly wrong parameter on my GBTC funding rate. Now, it wasn't that big of a difference, but my charts must have reset. So here, this is the daily chart of GBTC. You will see that the GBTC price does not change, but you see how the premium of the GBTC is very jagged, okay? That is because it kind of adjusts once a day. So to smooth this out, and I know I've never made this code public, and I probably should, but this is my personal code for the GBTC premium, and it needs to be set to the 390-minute time frame. The reason for that is because that is 6.5 hours. 390 minutes is 6.5 hours, and a trading day is 6.5 hours. And you can see how the GBTC premium is smoothed out properly in order to really account for it. So this is the true GBTC premium. It doesn't change the end number. You can see how it's 856 right now. And if I do daily, it's 866. So it's about the same, but the 390-minute is the right way to look at it with my code. So I don't know why that got reset, but it was. I looked at it the other day. I was like talking about it with someone. So here we are on that GBTC premium. And I don't know how much of this gap is going to close, but some of it might close. But the premium should also go back to 0. I need to set this at 0 like that. So I don't think I'll get to buy my dip. I don't think that's ever going to happen. We jumped over my re-entry, so I did not get a chance to add my 25% back into GBTC because we gapped over it in such a massive way. And I do not chase. This is the biggest gap on GBTC we've seen since what happened right here on February 4th. And we did close that gap back in March, okay? I don't like to chase. I've lost a lot of opportunity by not chasing, but that's okay. I've also survived as a trader for, almost 2 decades now. People are asking me to check the 3-hour MRI top. Like I said, I don't like, there's always an MRI top somewhere on a time frame. So we just got to be careful and not get caught in the weeds of the 479-minute time frame. Let me see. Let me see what my 479 is doing. Oh, the 479 is still bullish, so let's stay with the bullish chart. All right, real quick, I take a look at the markets, and then we're gonna do private Q&A. Private Q&A. Hey guys, just a reminder, there is a free learn trading section on Vays.com. Just go over to Vays.com, learn trading. My calendar. Hey, Peruvian Highlander. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for all the. Thanks a lot for the donation. Speaking of someone I was talking GBTC with yesterday. Here's my schedule. Man, I gotta wait like 4 more days before it automatically starts showing me August. I will be in Mexico. I might come through LA. It feels like I should do a carnivory dinner there. If I do come through LA before I head down to Mexico. And then, of course, BitBlock Boom. October is going to be really crazy. I don't know what September brings, but October is going to be nuts. I will be in Dubai. I know this is not on sale yet, and everyone is asking me, but it will be. We just gotta, finish up some regulatory stuff. Last thing I just want to be. Right now we're 95% sure it's happening. I want to be 100% sure it's happening. Yeah, the world is getting ugly. Eventually, you'll need a pass to walk out your door, right? So there'll be like a swipe. It's kind of like a key card when you go to work, right? Like to open your door, you got to swipe, and the government may or may not allow you permission to open that door. It'll be like, let us check your stomach contents to see what food you ate in the morning before you're allowed to walk out your door. That is the future you're looking at, all because people wanted to wear masks for 2 weeks to flatten the curve. All right. And of course, the financial summit is happening. All right. I need to look at a couple of stocks and S&P 500 and gold. Gold, MRI top tomorrow. Gold could be a nice trade. I'm going to tell my friends to keep an eye on gold, though they are probably watching. Watch gold for tomorrow. Boom. On the watch list. Oil, I'm bullish oil. S&P, I'm still bullish S&P. A couple of stocks. Let's look at a couple of stocks real quick. Let's see what they're holding. I'm doing favors for old college friends. Netflix is on their list for, I don't know about this. I hope they entered already. Yeah, they went in. Okay. So a couple of friends of mine went long Netflix on the green star candle. Hopefully earlier today. I'm going to look at a 10-minute chart. Oh, beautiful. I love these 10 a.m. reversals. Reversed a little bit earlier. Hopefully they didn't buy at the open. Hopefully they bought down here. I have no idea what price they bought in at, but yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that trade goes for them. They've been doing well with their trading operation. They're mostly MRI. Okay, let's go back to the daily. All right, let's see what else they got. Twitter. These are, well, I'm not going to say what this is their short potential. I don't know about this. It's consolidating at the top. I wouldn't necessarily mess with it, but it's on a weekly MRI top and earnings just came. So from a weekly perspective, but they're not like position traders. They're swing traders. I don't know. Looks like a 1 to 4 candle correction, then probably higher. Consolidation here. I would not be shorting this. Z. Ooh, why is there a line there? I've looked at this before, but I don't remember what I've said. Earnings is coming. I wouldn't be shorting this. Oh, what a beautiful top. The bottom was not bad either, but this is tricky. I think they're long this asset as of this line, which would make sense. This would have been, it's like a green star candle. Yeah, I wouldn't be shorting that, and earnings is coming. I'd stay away from it. Come on, guys. There's better trades out there. Square. I don't know if I would short this either. Beautiful MRI top. And finally, PSX. I like the long here. Why is it on a short potential? Earnings is coming. I would stay away. Why would PSX be a short? No, I don't get it. Sorry, guys. Not being helpful here. Oh, Jay Powell speaking at 2:30. I thought that was a thought that was a ticker. That's funny. All right, I think that is it. I'm not sure what else I really want to look at. Oh, Starbucks. I just randomly clicked on a stock. What's going on there? Oh, earnings. All right, private Q&A. I'm already 10 minutes late. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.